And here are the crypto top headlines. First up, Ethereum losing streak versus Bitcoin hits 15 months. Can ETH price reverse course? Next, California Governor Newsom greenlights crypto regulation bill for 2025. Also, Ferrari to accept crypto as payment for its cars in the U.S. Plus, Chinese-backed Bitcoin mining in the U.S. sparks national security worries. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles, and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. We are a new channel here on YouTube and would greatly appreciate it if you would click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. It does help support the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline, Ethereum losing streak versus Bitcoin hits 15 months. Can ETH price reverse course? Bitcoin ETF and halving buzz have boosted BTC's demand versus Ethereum in recent weeks. The price of Ethereum's native token, Ether, is trading around 15-month low versus Bitcoin, and the lowest since Ethereum switched to proof of stake. Will it continue to weaken for the remainder of 2023? Cointelegraph takes a closer look at the charts. Ethereum price breaks below critical support versus Bitcoin. The ETH to Bitcoin pair dropped to as low as 0.056 BTC earlier this week. In doing so, the pair broke below its 200-week exponential moving average, 200-week EMA, the blue wave, near 0.058 BTC, raising downside risks further into 2023. The 200-week EMA has historically served as a reliable support level for ETH/BTC bulls. For instance, the pair rebounded 75% 3 months after testing the wave's support in July 2022. Conversely, it dropped over 25% after losing the same support in October 2020. ETH to BTC stares at similar sell-off risks in 2023 after losing its 200-week EMA as support. In this case, the next downside target looks to be around its 0.5 fib line near 0.051 BTC in 2023, down about 9.5% from current price levels. Conversely, ETH price may rebound toward its 50-week EMA, the red wave, near 0.065 BTC if it reclaims the 200-week EMA as support. Bitcoin bull case overshadows Ethereum. Ethereum's persistent weakness versus Bitcoin is reflected in institutional capital flow data. For instance, as of October 6th, Bitcoin-specific investment funds had attracted $246 million year-to-date, according to CoinShares. On the other hand, Ethereum funds have lost capital, witnessing outflows worth $104 million in the same period. The discrepancy is likely due to growing buzz about a potential spot Bitcoin exchange-traded product approval in the United States. Trade pundits argue that a spot Bitcoin ETF launch will attract $600 billion. In addition, Bitcoin's fourth halving on April 24, 2024, is also acting as a tailwind versus the altcoin market. The halving will reduce the Bitcoin miners' block reward from 6.25 BTC to 3.125 BTC, a bullish case based on historical precedent that cuts new supply in half. Our next top headline, California Governor Newsom greenlights crypto regulation bill for 2025. The bill will mandate cryptocurrency firms to adhere to licensing requirements, maintain financial records, and provide regulators with the authority to conduct audits. California Governor Gavin Newsom has approved a cryptocurrency bill that enforces stricter regulations on businesses conducting crypto operations, set to begin in July 2025. In a statement published on October 13th, Newsom declared that the bill, titled Digital Financial Assets Law, will make it mandatory for both individuals and firms to obtain a Department of Financial Protection and Innovation license to engage in digital asset business activities. In legislation documents, it cites California's money transmission laws, which prohibit banking and transfer services from operating without a license granted by the DFPI commissioner. However, the new crypto bill will allow the DFPI to impose stringent audit requirements on crypto firms and force them to uphold recording requirements. The statement noted, this bill would require a licensee to maintain, for 5 years after the date of the activity, certain records including a general ledger maintained at least monthly that lists all assets, liabilities, capital, income, and expenses of the licensee. It further clarifies that firms not complying with the bill will face enforcement measures. Around this time in 2022, Newsom declined to sign a similar bill that aimed to establish a licensing and regulatory framework for digital assets in California. Although the bill passed through the California State Assembly without opposition, Newsom expressed that he was sending the bill back without my signature. Newsom suggested the bill wasn't flexible enough to keep up with fast-changing crypto trends. At the time, Newsom stated that he was waiting for federal regulations to come into place before working with the legislature to establish crypto licensing initiatives. Meanwhile, Cointelegraph recently reported that the United States is exploring the possibility of applying the Electronic Fund Transfer Act to crypto as a measure to combat fraudulent transfers. In a recent speech, Rohit Chopra, the director of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, expressed his intention to grant authorization for this to reduce harm of errors, hacks, and unauthorized transfers. Our next top headline, Ferrari to accept crypto as payment for its cars in the U.S. Luxury car maker Ferrari has started accepting cryptocurrency as payment for its sports cars in the U.S. and plans to extend the scheme to Europe. The move comes in response to requests from wealthy customers, including those who have built their fortunes around cryptocurrencies. Ferrari has partnered with cryptocurrency payment processor BitPay. Ferrari has started to accept payment in cryptocurrency for its luxury sports cars in the U.S. and will extend the scheme to Europe following requests from its wealthy customers, its marketing and commercial chief told Reuters. The vast majority of blue-chip companies have steered clear of crypto as the volatility of Bitcoin and other tokens renders them impractical for commerce. Patchy regulation and high energy usage have also prevented the spread of crypto as a means of payment. These include electric car maker Tesla, which in 2021 began to accept payment in Bitcoin, the biggest crypto coin, before CEO Elon Musk halted it because of environmental concerns. Ferrari's chief marketing and commercial officer, Enrico Galera, told Reuters cryptocurrencies had made efforts to reduce their carbon footprint through the introduction of new software and a larger use of renewable sources. Our target to reach for carbon neutrality by 2030 along our whole value chain is absolutely confirmed, he said in an interview. Ferrari said the decision came in response to requests from the market and dealers as many of its clients have invested in crypto. Some are young investors who have built their fortunes around cryptocurrencies, he said. Some others are more traditional investors who want to diversify their portfolios. While some cryptocurrencies, such as the second largest Ether, have improved their energy efficiency, Bitcoin still attracts criticism for its energy-intensive mining. Ferrari shipped more than 1,800 cars to its Americas region, which includes the U.S., in the first half of this year. Galera did not say how many cars Ferrari expected to sell through crypto. He said the company's order portfolio was strong and fully booked well into 2025, but the company wanted to retest this expanding universe. This will help us connect to people who are not necessarily our clients, but might afford a Ferrari, he said. The Italian company, which sold 13,200 cars in 2022, with prices starting at over 200,000 euros or 211,000 USD and going up to 2 million euros, plans to extend the crypto scheme to Europe by the first quarter of next year and then to other regions where crypto is legally accepted. Europe, the Middle East, and Africa is Ferrari's largest region, accounting for 46% of its total car shipments in the first half of this year. Interest is the same in the US and Europe. We don't see huge differences, Galera said. Countries where cryptocurrencies are restricted include China. Ferrari has turned to one of the biggest cryptocurrency payment processors, BitPay, for the initial phase in the US, and will allow transactions in Bitcoin, Ether, and USDC, one of the largest so-called stablecoins. Ferrari might use other payment processors in different regions. Prices will not change. No fees, no surcharges if you pay through cryptocurrencies, Galera said. BitPay will immediately turn cryptocurrency payments into traditional currency on behalf of Ferrari's dealers, so they are protected from price swings. This was one of our main goals, avoiding both our dealers and us to directly handle cryptocurrencies and being shielded from their wide fluctuations, Galera said. As the payment processor BitPay will ensure that the virtual currencies come from legitimate sources and not derived from criminal activity or to be used to launder the proceeds of crime or evade tax. Ferrari's marketing and commercial chief said that the majority of its U.S. dealers have already signed up or are about to agree to the scheme. I am confident others will join soon, Galera said. Our next top headline, Chinese-backed Bitcoin mining in the U.S. sparks national security worries. To safeguard national security interests, U.S. authorities have been closely monitoring certain cryptocurrency mining operations linked to China. Recent reports indicate that some Bitcoin data centers within the United States have direct connections to the Chinese government, sparking heightened concerns. This surveillance has raised questions about the proximity of such operations to military facilities and other national security-related locations. Among the mining operations under surveillance, one site in Wyoming has come under the spotlight. This particular mining operation, located near a Microsoft data center that plays a role in supporting the Pentagon's operations, has drawn attention from the U.S. authorities. While Microsoft has not observed any direct indications of malicious activities by this mining entity, the presence of industrial-scale crypto mining activities alongside unidentified Chinese nationals near a Microsoft data center and a strategic missile base in the U.S. has prompted concerns regarding potential security risks. BitOrigin, the company behind this mining operation, transformed a former pork processing facility into a cryptocurrency data center. The decision to establish the operation in Wyoming was primarily motivated by an agreement with local utility providers, rather than its proximity to the Microsoft facility. BitOrigin had relocated its operations from Indiana to Wyoming in September and reported deploying 3,200 miners with a hash rate of 320 petahash per second. The situation highlights the potential ramifications of having cryptocurrency mining operations associated with the Chinese government or Chinese nationals in proximity to critical U.S. infrastructure. These concerns have arisen in the backdrop of political tensions between the United States and China. China imposed a ban on cryptocurrency mining activities, resulting in numerous mining companies relocating to the United States and crypto-friendly jurisdictions such as Texas and Wyoming. Chinese crypto migration fuels U.S. national security concerns. U.S. authorities have increasingly focused on individuals and firms with ties to China through cryptocurrency activities. The Treasury Department imposed sanctions on cryptocurrency wallets allegedly linked to the production of the drug fentanyl, which included several Chinese-based chemical manufacturers. Additionally, allegations of connections between the cryptocurrency firm Prometheum and the Chinese government prompted calls for an investigation by 6 members of Congress. The United States' vigilance in monitoring cryptocurrency mining operations with Chinese affiliations stems from the potential national security concerns associated with these activities. The sensitive nature of military bases, strategic missile facilities, and data centers that support crucial government operations necessitates a thorough examination of the entities operating in their vicinity. The presence of unknown Chinese nationals near such locations further adds to the apprehension. BitOrigin's transformation of a former pork processing facility into a cryptocurrency data center exemplifies the adaptability of the cryptocurrency mining industry. Their choice of location in Wyoming was guided by a partnership with local utility providers rather than any direct intention to be in proximity to a Microsoft facility. However, this move has brought them under scrutiny given the national security concerns involved. The cryptocurrency mining landscape underwent a significant shift as the Chinese government imposed a ban on mining operations within its borders. This ban prompted numerous cryptocurrency mining companies to seek refuge on U.S. soil, particularly in states known for their crypto-friendly regulatory environments, such as Texas and Wyoming. The relocation of these operations is considered part of the broader geopolitical tensions between the United States and China. So this concludes our top headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.